much robust support in year one, where you have the show complementing the brand, where content and commerce are meeting, and then still enabling me to have autonomy to build out my own team and scale it in the way that I envision. That will go on. The business will, of course, go on longer than a series. And so it's really been a partnership that I'm grateful for.
And I think there's a general interest in, will we be seeing a season 3 of With Love, Meghan? Will it be on Netflix? Do we know?
Well, the holiday special is coming out in November, and it's a really good one. So I think looking at that format, again, it's a year of learns. So we're able to say 8 episodes for 2 seasons. It's a lot of work. And having done Suits for 7 years, I remembered what goes into a production. I also recognize how much people want content in different sizes. So part of what we're testing out now is it's amazing to be able to sit and watch a show for 30 minutes, but how can I give you a recipe in 2 minutes? And where can I share that with you? And how that continues to grow as ever. So exploring all the options of what it could look like.
That's great. So the holiday special in November, we'll keep an eye out for that.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Sussex's Unfiltered. And today we need to talk about how Meghan Sussex just broke the internet. Again. The Duchess stepped into Washington, D.C. like the queen of composure that she is, and by the time she left the Fortune Most Powerful Women Summit, let's just say every hater from London to Los Angeles needed a deep breath and maybe a hobby. While some folks are busy analysing her shoes, Meghan's out here shaping culture, building an empire and inspiring women to invest in legacies, not gossip. So buckle up, because today we're diving into Meghan's most powerful appearance yet, her Fortune Summit moment, the wisdom she dropped, and how this speech pretty much silenced the critics who can't seem to move on from 2020. First off, Meghan arrived solo. No entourage, no dramatic press alert, no palace-issued schedule. Just the Duchess, glowing like a walking masterclass in self-assurance. Fresh off a trip to New York with Prince Harry, where they were working with Project Healthy Minds for World Mental Health Day, Meghan waltzed into Washington ready to talk business, leadership, and her new creative chapter. And let's be honest, she didn't just attend Fortune's Most Powerful Women Summit, she owned it. Because while others attend panels to be seen, Meghan attends to speak truth. She sat down with Alison Chantel from Fortune for a session called Next Level Influence. And oh, it was next level all right. Alison asked about her Netflix partnership. You know, that deal tabloids love to mention, like it's a scandal. But Meghan, ever the calm strategist, explained it beautifully. She reminded everyone that she and Harry had an overall deal with Netflix. And once that ended, they extended it into a first-look deal through Archewell Productions. Translation? Netflix trusts them. Their creativity has value. Meghan compared it to what the Obamas have with Higher Ground, and that's when the haters started sweating. Because when your name is being mentioned in the same sentence as Barack and Michelle Obama, you're doing something right. And the best part? Meghan said this new deal gives them flexibility to take stories first to Netflix, or if it's not the right fit, shop them elsewhere. That's freedom, baby. The very thing the tabloids said she'd never find after leaving the royal bubble. When asked if with Love Meghan would return for a 3rd season, Meghan smiled and said, "Well, the holiday special is coming out in November. It's a good one." She teased that she's been experimenting with new formats, shorter, more engaging and perfect for people on the go. Because Meghan gets it. She's not just talking to an audience, she understands her audience. And get this, she joked about teaching advanced gift wrapping back in her acting days. Now she's turning that into holiday content. That's what full circle looks like. Not the royal kind of full circle, where you pretend to work for a photo op, but real evolution. And I love how she laughed about it. "That's not the full circle I was expecting, but here we are," she said with that signature Meghan sparkle. You can't fake that kind of grace. Then came the moment that really sealed it. Meghan spoke about women supporting women, and not in the performative hashtag way. She broke it down beautifully. When we support each other, we're not just supporting lives, we're supporting legacies. That line right there should be framed in every boardroom, school and office in the world. She explained that when she invests in another female founder, she's investing in the culture that woman will shape, in the homes her brand will reach, and in the legacy she'll leave behind. That's Meghan for you. While the tabloids are still asking what she's wearing, she's out here teaching lessons on generational impact. And honestly, can we just pause to imagine the energy in that room? Kamala Harris, Selena Gomez, Brené Brown, Cara Lawson, Jamie Dimon, and then Meghan Sussex standing tall among them. That's not just power, that's presence. Of course, Meghan also talked about As Ever, her passion project turned brand that focuses on shelf-stable foods and wines. This isn't some vanity line, it's a reflection of who she's always been. Someone who finds joy in sharing, hosting and creating community around good food and good company. When she spoke about launching As Ever, she clarified something powerful. I don't see myself as an influencer. I see myself as an entrepreneur and a female founder. There it is, the difference between Meghan and everyone trying to diminish her. She's not chasing influence, she's building legacy. And if As Ever becomes influential, great. But for her, it's about impact, purpose, vision. That's how real leaders move. After the summit, Meghan reunited with Harry for some much-needed downtime. The couple attended the World Mental Health Day events with Project Healthy Minds, advocating for emotional well-being, a cause they've carried passionately for years. They even caught up with Serena Williams and Ed Sheeran for a private dinner, because when you're living your truth, your circle reflects your peace. No cameras, no chaos, just real connections with people who genuinely root for them. That's the part the tabloids never get. Harry and Meghan aren't running from anything. They're running towards something, a healthy, balanced life filled with purpose, laughter and real friendship. Now let's address the elephant in the press room. The critics. You know, the ones who wake up every morning hoping Meghan trips over a headline. Sorry to disappoint folks, she's not stumbling, she's soaring. Every time Meghan steps on a stage, launches a project, or even posts a recipe, the same cycle happens. Tabloids twist, haters hiss, and then, boom! The world moves on, inspired by her message, because authenticity always wins. And Meghan's authenticity? It's unshakable. She's redefining what it means to be a public figure, a mother, a creative, and a businesswoman, on her own terms. So here's the takeaway. Meghan didn't just attend the Fortune Most Powerful Women Summit. She redefined what power looks like: kindness, intellect, creativity and courage. And that's why she keeps winning even when others wish she wouldn't. If you're loving how Meghan keeps turning noise into narrative, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop your thoughts in the comments and join our Sussex's Unfiltered community. Because one thing's for sure, this story, it's far from over. And when the next chapter unfolds, you know we'll be right here to break it all down. Unfiltered.